It was all to play for as ISL champions Mohun Bagan Super Giants took on high-flying Diamond Harbour FC in a Group B encounter at the 134th edition of the Durand Cup in Kolkata on Saturday night. Both teams were on 6 points and a win for either would have ensured passage to the last 8. Though Mohun Bagan were rocked by injuries to multiple key players, they still began as the favourites despite Diamond Harbour fielding a balanced lineup. And though the first half was evenly matched with the Mariners enjoying a narrow 2-1 lead, they ran riot in the second half with the Harbour boys conceding a penalty as well as going down to 10 minutes early. In the end, the record Durand Cup champions won 5-1 to march into the last 8. Meanwhile, ISL club Punjab FC were handed a shock 1-0 defeat by home side Borderland FC in a Group D tie at Kokrajhar. Let's now get into the details. Though the gargantuan stadium was far from full, Mohun Bagan fans had thronged Vivekananda Yuba Bharati Kriyangan in numbers to cheer their boys on. Jose Molina made 6 changes to the side with Jamie McLaren starting as the main striker and informed Sahal Abdul Samad also drafted in. Kibu Vicuña named an unchanged lineup for Diamond Harbour. It was a physical game from the outset with both sides pressing high and not letting their opponents settle on the ball. Mohun Bagan's superior quality in midfield meant they slowly took control of the possession, while Diamond Harbour relied on breaking up play and launching counter-attacks to find their star strikers Clayton and Luca. In the 15th minute, Sahal threaded a through ball to Jamie McLaren, who shot from a tight angle but could not beat the goalie, Shusnato. Sahal's link-up play was beginning to shine through, and his first time pass to Anirudh Thapa in the 19th minute carved open the DHFC defence. Thapa took the opportunity to beautifully use his marker as the shield and curl it into the far corner to give the Green and Maroons the lead. The stadium was throbbing with noise at this juncture, with Bagan having taken the coveted lead. But it fell silent soon as Luka Marchand capitalised on a defensive mix-up as a pass out from the back went woefully wrong. He received a through ball gleefully and slotted it to the right of Vishal Kaith with consummate ease. Diamond Harbour's desire to play out from the back had contributed to the first goal, and they conceded again thanks to a similar error by keeper Shusnato Mollik, who passed to one of his centre-backs under pressure, who gave it away to the magnificent Sahal in the 35th, whose precise pass found McLaren. The star Australian striker just passed it through the keeper's legs to give Mohun Bagan a 2-1 lead. Tom Aldred, Mohun Bagan's gangly pillar at the back, had a chance to make it 3-1 after another defensive error from Diamond Harbour as he volleyed a misplaced header back to the keeper but put it wide. Though Mohun Bagan were ascendant in the first half, DHFC were giving them a fight. But the complexion of the game completely changed in the 49th minute after Liston Colasso received a long ball nicely down the left wing and then wriggled past his marker Naresh, who was then adjudged to have pulled him down inside the box. Not only was a penalty awarded, but a straight red shown to Naresh, who was deemed to have been the last man. Liston himself stepped up to smash it into the top right corner, with the keeper guessing the correct way but still not reaching the ball. Jason Cummings, Bagan's other key Aussie striker, had come on in place of McLaren at half-time, and with spaces opening up, he began to get into the game, going down deep in midfield and playing a big role in the build-up play. After some lovely combination plays through the centre of the park, Cummings crossed to Sahal at point-blank range from the left flank. The attacking midfielder missed his first swipe at the ball, but was lucky to get the rebound off a defender's legs and managed to smash it home. It was 4-1 in the 64th minute. Cummings himself got on the score sheet with a beautiful low shot from the edge of the box in the 80th minute into the left far post. Mohun Bagan had more chances to add to their tally as DHFC seemed out of breath with 10 men trying to keep their relentless attackers at bay. But in the end, the scoreline remained 5-1. Courtesy the hammering, Bagan marched on to the quarterfinals with a perfect record of 9 points from 3 games. Diamond Harbour finished Group B on 6 points and a goal difference of 4. They will have to wait for other results to know whether they will make it to the last 8 as one of the 2 best second-place teams. Jamie McLaren spoke about how good he felt after a great result against a tough opponent.
I think the last game I played here was the final and scored a goal in the same end. But I missed the Durand Cup last season, so I'm just happy to be here and get some minutes. I'm feeling good, and the boys are scoring goals, and we're into the quarterfinals now. Every game's tough here. I know everybody wants to beat Mohun Bagan, and we're getting our bodies back. Dimmy's now here, so we've had a few little boys with small injuries, but they'll be back soon, and we've got a really strong squad with some really good young players. And it's really exciting, and to start a new season, and every trophy that's available we want to win, and we missed out last year on the Durand Cup, and this year we want to win it. Oh look, we could have, but we've been having a long off season, just waiting to see what's going to happen with the ISL, and yeah, it was always planned for me and Jason to play 45 each, and we have a good break of a long week of training. So yeah, we're fit, we're healthy, and we're just ready to contribute whichever way the coach would like.
It was a pretty physical game. There were lots of tackles flying in. So how are you planning to break their front press? Was that a part of your strategy?
Yeah, look, they're a good team. They have some good results, and everybody, like I said, everybody wants to beat Mohan Bagan, and whenever we have to play, we always have that added pressure. But it's a nice feeling to know that every team wants to beat us, and yeah, they're a good team. They're well coached, and we have our ways to win games, and we showed that tonight. We can win in different ways, and we've got some good young players that got some experience, and they'll be better for it.
Mohan Bagan coach Jose Molina.
We are not fully fit, but okay, it's good to have matches to prepare. It's the best way to prepare to play matches, and happy to be in the next round. We have some new players, like Killian today was injured, couldn't play, and I would like to have some players more.
Diamond Harbour tactician Kibu Vicuña was understandably disappointed.
I think that the first half was even. I think we committed two mistakes in the goals of Mohan, and the game completely changed with the penalty and the red card. I think Mohan doesn't need this kind of help, or this penalty, red card, or one of both things, and he perhaps is. This situation spoil our own tournament. It's not only the question of lose the game. They are the best team in India. Mohan Bagan is the best team in India, no doubt. They are playing well. They have very good players. But I feel that today, 11 against 11, we can compete. But with one man less, it's very difficult for us. In Indian football, we should promote the contact, because you are going to other places, and they are letting the contact, and in India it's not like this. No, for example, the penalty is contact, penalty, but penalty and red card. He's changing the game.
When you were down to 10 men, were you looking at the goal difference?
See, you have to understand also that this is one of our first games. So still the physical condition is not at the best. So playing even with one man less is even more difficult right now than during the season. We try to hold, but at the same time try to have one or two counter-attacks that we.
Meanwhile, in Kokrajhar, Bodoland FC sent the passionate home crowd into a frenzy after causing a massive upset by beating Punjab FC 1-0 in a tight encounter amidst heavy rain. Bodoland coach Vikas Panthi made a single change to his team, bringing in Ghana international Abdul Samed Ango into his starting lineup and played with a solid defence and a lone striker. Meanwhile, Punjab coach Pangiotis made two alterations as midfielder Princeton Rebello and defender Pramveer were added to the starting 11. While Punjab dominated the midfield, they were mostly reduced to long-range attempts as Bodoland held their defensive structure well in the first half. The home team relied on quick breaks, but the chances that came to Junior and co were few and far between. The second half began with Punjab carving out a few good chances, with Kipken playing a vital role, but they were profligate in front of goal. Bodoland came close to a lovely free kick from Robinson in the 51st that drifted wide of the post, and they kept growing into the game from this point on. And it was Robinson himself who got the all-important goal in the 69th minute by glancing home an in-swinging corner from Pedro with his head to put the home team ahead. The stadium erupted in jubilation. Though the ISL side threw the proverbial kitchen sink at the Bodoland defence, the home team's backline, led by the likes of Bosang Basumatari, held firm as they picked up a famous victory. An ecstatic Bodoland FC coach, Vikas Panthi, spoke to us.
जीत गए ऑब्वियसली वो अच्छा लगा है मे बी एक और मैच है जो हमारे पास बचा हुआ है और उसमें एटलीस्ट हमें ड्रॉ या विन चाहिए ड्रॉ मिलने से भी हम क्वालिफाई हो जाते हैं 7 पॉइंट हो जाएगा अभी हम लोग टेबल टॉप कर रहे हैं व्हिच इज नाइस अभी ये 3 साल लगातार बोडोलैंड एफसी खेल रही है और कभी भी पहले फर्स्ट मैच नहीं जीता अभी हम लोगों ने लगातार 2 मैच जीत गए पंजाब एफसी एक बहुत अच्छा साइड था हम लोग को बहुत कंपटीशन दिया बट एटलीस्ट हमारा रॉबिन्सन ने किया अच्छा गोल और अच्छा क्रॉस भी था पेड्रो की बदौलत से और हमारे लोकल लड़के ने भी बहुत मेहनत किया है मैं दिदम हो गया मनावीर हो गया गगम हो गया सब अच्छा खेला है
कैप्टन ऑफ द टीम डिड्रिन हजवारी
मैच बहुत इंटेंसिटी था ज्यादातर बॉल तो उनके पास ही था मगर हमारा डायरेक्ट प्ले था क्योंकि वी हैड सुपीरियर प्लेयर्स जो हमारे पास बड़े प्लेयर्स थे उनका एडवांटेज रहा तो फिजिकली एडवांटेज हमारा था क्योंकि हम थोड़े बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग प्लेयर्स थे फॉरेनर्स का बहुत हेल्प हुआ है बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वी आर एबल टू विन द गेम ऑडियंस का वंडरफुल था आई थिंक इसकी तरह मैं कोलकाता में मैच देखा है, शिलोंग में मैच देखा है, मगर ये भी एक आई थिंक फ्यूचर में अगर एक आई लीग टीम या ISL टीम यहाँ से हो जाएगा, आई थिंक बोर्डलैंड FC बहुत आगे चला जाएगा। लड़के भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, डिसिप्लिन्ड है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं मिल रहा है मुझे कोचिंग में भी, ट्रेनिंग में भी। सुनते हैं यहाँ पे जो कोचिंग स्टाफ भी है बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं। जो लड़का वाटर पानी भी लेके आता है वो सेलिब्रेट करता है टीम के साथ। तो एक दिल से फुटबॉल के अंदर एक पैशन है उनके पास।
Borderland can dream big now. They're on top of Group D with 6 points from 2 games. ITBP are in second with 4 from 2. Punjab finished a disappointing Durand Cup campaign with 4 points. All this sets up the final match day of this group brilliantly. Today in the Durand Cup, more important matches await us. Naroka and Real Kashmir cross swords in Group F in Imphal with the quarter-final place on the line, while another Kolkata giant, East Bengal, virtually through to the next round, take on Indian Air Force in a Group A game in Kolkata. This report on the Durand Cup was edited and narrated by Shaurya Chaudhary. Additional reporting from Kokrajhar by Hemnath Basumatari and produced by Mahendra Singh Lalas.